Indeed. Yes, indeed. Happiness just overflows here at KTLV. Not only because you're listening, but because today is a very special day for all of us. Today is Mom's birthday. I have the honor, I have the privilege of dedicating this show, her show, to Clara Luper. Mom, this program is dedicated to you. Don't sit back and relax. Don't call nobody. But what you do is just kick it and let us say thank you to you for the work that you've done. Clara Luper Diamonds, I'm looking at one. As we're here, we've heard from several this morning at the house. William Miles, who was the original star actor in the play Brother President, that led to giving us the experience to go to New York City with Clara Luper as the chaperone. Clara Luper is the author of that play. Mom, this program, this show, your show, is dedicated to you. There's a young man here. You still want to say something? I'll get it started now. I'll go ahead and do that. He wants to come by the house, but he wants to call. But he's right here, and he's going to do this here live and in beautiful living color in front of, with, over, what, no telling what our listening audience is, because we have the most intelligent listening audience in the world. Well, we'll get to that later. Well, what was it you wanted to say?
I want to say happy birthday to
I can't hear you. You got to speak up.
I wanted to say happy birthday to Miss Clara Luper, the mother of the civil rights movement.
That's good. That's good. That's true. Put your phone down, and you know how you can make sure that she knows that we know that she's gotten the message is by doing well in school, by doing well in the community, and what you do when the grades time come out. Would you come back out here to the station and then say, Clara Luper, Mrs. Luper, I'm going to show you what you've taught me. This is what I did during this school year, okay? All right.
Have a
Okay.
blessed day, Miss Luper.
Great things happen. I've seen it all. No, great things happen when you listen to the Clara Luper Show. Great things will continue to happen because we want you to be a part of it. The number here is 672-1220. Mom, I have one of your country diamonds who's come a long way. And old country diamond from Dungy High School when the original red brick. Dr. Tompkins, was he principal then, I wonder? Yeah, that was the days when on the football field they had cockaburras, the basketball in the gymnasium. That little short lady would raise Cane all the way through it. But one thing about it, there was that Dungy spirit, that tiger spirit. Welcome to the Clara Luper Show on a very special day. And who are you?
I am Geraldine Downey, and I
Uh-huh.
want to wish Mother Clara Luper, yes, a very special, prosperous, happy birthday, and may you have many, many more. Love you, and now I'm out of here.
Mom, that's one of those diamonds from the Dungy area. One of those diamonds that thought she could play basketball, but now she's playing ball for the Lord and doing a great job doing that. Okay, let me see about taking a call here. I was going to go to some music, but then I think it's with the time moving right along as it has, and it will continue to do. I want to share with you these few moments. But this program is dedicated to none other than that dynamic, that beautiful, that vivacious, that outstanding mother of mine, Clara Luper. Mom, listen to this. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, I tell you what, you're doing a fine job, Calvin. And Miss Luper was out there in Dungy when I was out there way long time ago, longer than I can remember. But
Longer than you can remember, boy.
we're-
That's a
we're
long
with the
time. You might need to go back out there. You're saying you're one of the original Clara Luper Diamonds also, huh?
yeah. You know, Mr. Factory and Mr. Fowler. You know, back there when they was principals.
Okay.
You know, and I was out there. I had they did a good job for me. My name is Kenneth Johnson. They skipped me up two grades, so I'm eternally grateful to Dungy for having things to do. Mr. Williams, was back behind that, and Miss Luper, she did such a wonderful job, student after student, producing ideal students year after year. I'm just so glad, and I just want to say, happy birthday.
Brother Johnson, we appreciate it. I'm not, but tell me this: one thing that will make Mama even happier, besides hearing that from you, how are you doing now? The time that she spent there with you, has it proven productive to you over the years?
I tell you what, Kevin, it's been so instrumental. Once I finished school, I was on fire. I mean, motivational wise, went ahead on to Central State University, completed that, went on to California, created the character game, which I hang on my wall here and put on my T-shirts, and I've also completed CNA, certified nursing assistant, and of course, I was a lieutenant of security in the welfare department. And until I had my stroke, I'm retired now and been sitting around for about 6 years. So I'm doing pretty good,
Yeah, you are doing pretty good, but one thing there is just sitting around. That's not going to work. Brother Johnson, we got to get you back active again. But thanks so much for making us a part of your life this morning. Live and in beautiful living color.
All right,
bad. Bad. I'm bad in a good way.
Okay.
A young man that terrorized Dungy, but he went out to Central State and made a difference. Brother Johnson, we appreciate you calling, and thank you for wishing Mom happy birthday. One of the original Clara Luper Diamonds, live. You will have an opportunity to call in. 672-1220 is the number. Good morning, caller. What's going on with you? How are you doing? Well, I'm working. We're working. Well, we don't mind working. If it take a little minute or two, then just hang on because we will get to you. Good morning, caller. How are you doing this morning?
This is fine. This is your big brother.
My big brother. That voice sure sounds familiar.
Deacon Palmer.
Oh, from Fifth Street Baptist Church?
Yeah, from the neck of the woods where your mother come from. She came from Hoffman, Oklahoma, and I came from Pierce, Oklahoma. We knew each other before we even come to Oklahoma City. So I always come over to wish my brother a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday.
See, that's why we won't let you in the choir.
Happy birthday, mother dear. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have many, many more.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much, Dinka
And
Palmer.
I ain't not trying to knock you out of your non-singing.
Well, I want you to know that the way you sounded then, you qualify to be a member of the We Can't Sing a Choir. Next practice, we will let you know.
Okay.
Because we have there are a lot of people out there that qualify. But Brother Palmer, I think you can be right up there on the front row with me.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Thank you for wishing Mom happy birthday. You get a chance, give her a call yourself. If the
I
line's
get a chance-
busy, we'll
if I
try to
a
get back
chance,
to
I'm
you.
gonna put my face in the place.
Okay. Tell that beautiful wife of yours I said hello.
Okay.
And I know that she's one of those Clara Luper Diamonds also.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great things will continue to happen to you as you listen, as you become a part of this, the Clara Luper Show.
All right.
Thank you. Mom has had a dream, I know, with each and every student that she's worked with. Mom's had a dream with each and every person that she's worked with in the NAACP, in the Zeta Phi Beta sorority, in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. And good things have happened to her because of that dream. Something extremely great happened this week leading up to her birthday. Surprise of surprises. And it came from Oklahoma City University. I'll tell you more about that after this next call. Good morning, caller. Welcome to this, the Clara Luper Show.
Calvin,
Yes, it is, Calvin.
this is a special friend of yours.
That
And
is
you know what? This is a special day. Clara
It is.
Luper birthday day.
Thank you for reminding me.
And I want to wish your mom a very special happy birthday, and may she have many more.
All right. Okay, who is this?
This is Karita.
I just want to make sure that our intelligent listening audience knows who we're talking to. Okay. Huh?
You're supposed to know my voice.
I do, but thousands of people out there may not know it. I wanted them to know it, too. Thank you, Karita.
Okay,
for
this
calling.
is Karita McCurson, so take care now.
Will do, Sister Delta.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Okay. We are preparing ourselves in more ways than one. But I have another call on the line. I know a lot of people want to get in, and we're going to be working as fast as we can. We're going to move along as fast as we can. But one of those dreams that Mom has had was about the African. No, it was the dream that she instigated, I should say, and motivated, I know, the African American Centennial Plaza. There's a little bit happening on that, but we had a feeling that would happen. Maybe we'll tell you about that before the end of the show. Good morning, caller. Thank you for being so patient with me. What's going on with you?
Good morning, Elder.
Good morning.
Elder Luper.
Yeah.
I just wanted to call and let you know I was listening to you and wish Mother Luper a happy birthday.
Well, who is this?
Elder Luper, can you hear me?
This is who?
Good morning, Cal.
Well, let me put my earphones on.
Okay.
Okay, now say it again. Who am I talking with?
Is this Elder Luper?
Well, not Elder Luper. I am older than you, if that's what you mean correctly.
Good morning.
How you doing, Charles?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Oh, fine. She's
Great.
doing fine. And we wish Mother Luper a happy birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for listening to her show that is dedicated to her on a station where you work at. All right. Let's catch that other caller. Don't I have another one on there? No, I don't. Okay, well, back to the African American Centennial Plaza and how we had planned the many meetings that we'd had preparing for it. You've heard us talk about it here on the Clara Luper Show. You've heard the description of where our dream was to have it placed, but then you feel like we feel now, the disappointment that we knew on the other side of our heart, not deep in our heart. But we were hoping that it would not happen, but we just knew that the legislature, we just knew that they would not come through with the funds to honor the African Americans in our great state and the role we have played. So what we have to do as a community now, as a black, white, Jewish, Mexican community, is to make sure that we get this African American Plaza done. If we'd known that we needed $3 million 2 years ago, maybe we could have been saving cans. Maybe we could have been selling newspapers. Maybe we could have been doing a lot of different things in 3 years, the 3 years that have passed. Maybe by now we might have had $100,000, some seed money. Even better than that, some of our great white buddies, some of our great financially able Jewish buddies, some of our financially able black brothers, we all might have gotten together and come on up with that money. We still have time. Let me catch this caller, because I don't want to get into that too much because of the fact that you know what we have to do, and you know that we have time to do it. You may contact the NAACP Youth Council. You may contact the Oklahoma Centennial Commission downtown. You may even try to contact your state senator or either one of your state representatives. That they may come up with some kind of suggestion on what we're going to do next. But if nothing else, remember that that dream needs to come true. We have to honor our African American brothers and sisters that have gone before us so that those that come behind us will be better prepared. Good morning, caller. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. How are you doing this beautiful Saturday morning? Okay. There I go, motor mouth. Let me try this one. Good morning, caller. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Forrest Lee.
This is Forrest Lee. Now
Yes, sir. I call to wish Clara Luper a very, very happy birthday.
Oh, Dr. Lee, Forrest Lee, that is great. Thank you so much Mom, you hear that? That's Forrest Lee. That's that old Bowley boy.
Yeah, I wasn't one of her students, but she had a great effect on my life.
Yes, indeed.
I was in a business where I had to sell to restaurants, and boy, I wouldn't have been able to go in the front door had not it been for her.
Oh.
And I don't want to steal your thunder. I want to hear you sing "Happy Birthday" also.
Man, I've been practicing, and all hell broke loose.
Well, I didn't think you needed any practice.
Well, I'm trying. I have to improve. You know, one thing about it, Mom said,
like you.
No need to keep being as good as you were. I'm certain you can be better. Okay, thank you, Forrest Lee, and I know that Mom is listening. All right.
All right. Bye.
I have another call on the line here. Let me catch it. I lost that. Okay. Watching the lights here. So glad to hear Forrest Lee and knowing that he, too, appreciates the work that Mom has done over the years. 672-1220 is the number. We got it going on. There's something else great that happened this week. I'll tell you about that after should I catch this call? I'll catch this caller. There's something else that is happening, and Mom is so happy to be a part of, so happy and so surprised that it would happen to her. But there at the Oklahoma History Center, it's located at 2401 North Laird, right here in Oklahoma City. They have something very special. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. Good morning. Thank you for being a part of this very special program.
Morning.
I can't hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How you doing, brother?
Uh-oh, that voice sounds really familiar. My goodness.
How you doing, partner?
Fantastic. This is one of the best days of my life. I often say, like the second best day, but if it hadn't have been for this day
yeah,
years
that's
ago,
right.
it wouldn't be no good day. But
I know
we
that's
have
right.
been blessed, thrilled, inspired, and all of that. And who am I talking with?
This is Michael Eugene, buddy.
King? The King, Michael Eugene?
Yeah.
Michael, good. I'd heard that you'd been a little bit under the weather also.
Yeah,
And it's good to hear your voice.
Good, yeah. I was, I'm really glad that I could be a part of this day,
Right.
Because, I'm going to say happy birthday, Mom.
Well, you can. You've helped a long way. We've been together.
Oh, yeah.
That's from a long time.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, last night I was thinking some songs. There's nothing I can really, no song I can really say, for Mom,
Well,
and there's one that I really stuck out. It's My Sherry Moore.
My Sherry Moore. Well,
that was to you, Mom.
Okay. Mom, well, we have to dust that one off and pull that out.
So we done been through a lot, and she has really, she used to tickle me. She would always challenge me.
She would challenge you? Were you a student? You weren't a student, were you?
No, I'm talking when I was on radio and stuff. She would, I bet you can't do 50 hours on radio. And I did it, and then she said, 5 years later, she said, I don't think you can do 72. And I did it, and I said, oh, Lord, no, I ain't going no more.
Well, because of you and the other disc jockeys there at the other station and the people, your supporters, those people, your subjects, because you are the king.
Oh.
We were able to together help make Freedom Center a reality.
Oh, yeah.
And help the NAACP Youth Council do many a thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, King Michael Eugene.
And I want to say once again, happy birthday, Mom, and I'm looking forward to many, many, many more.
All right.
Well,
you know how to contact. You told her over the air.
Yeah.
But she still would love to hear from you.
Yeah,
but it's great knowing that you're doing much better physically. All right, bro?
Okay, bud.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Okay.
Bye.
This is Live Living Color. This is the Clara Luper Show with the program dedicated to none other than Clara Luper. You're welcome to call and to be a part of it. 672-1220. No, okay. I was telling you about what's going on over there at the Oklahoma History Center at 2401 North Laird Avenue. They have something special for all of our intelligent listening audience, for all of the tourists that are here in Oklahoma City, all of the great people that will be participating in many of the activities that will be happening this weekend in our growing, our dynamic, our city. There is a bookmark that has Clara Luper's name on it. Not only does it have her name, it has her picture on one side. One where she was being arrested, another where she was leaving our state capitol, getting ready to lead the protest more. This one where she's being arrested, Mom looks so young on that. You have to see it yourself. Let me invite you to go by the Oklahoma History Center. But not only when you go by there and you go in the bookstore and get the bookmark, on the back of the bookmark is a brief little history. I'll read that to you after I talk with this caller. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brother Calvin. This is Sister Doris Gordon. How are you?
Fantastic. Now that I hear your voice, Doris.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to say that I want to thank Sister Luper for her kindness and for her dedication to the civil rights movement. And I can think of no Afro-American in Oklahoma that's more deserving of being out on the plaza than Sister Luper.
Okay.
So, we were talking about at one time having a statue.
Well,
and I think she would be the person. That's just my opinion, and I'm in prayer about that.
All right, Sister Doris. Now, that's a suggestion for the Afro-American Plaza that they put on hold with the wisdom that our legislature continues to show on anything that affects our African Americans. Let me hear this song here. Is that what I want to do? That's what I think you want to do, because I know by now that you are tired of hearing the talking, and but you're ready to pat that foot. And you also need to tell that neighbor, tell that friend, they better be a part of this show here. Relax. You're going to enjoy this. Got me patting my foot too tight here. I know you're patting your foot. But along with patting your foot, you have your pencil ready, you have your paper ready, because of the fact that there will be some announcements made during the course of this show that are important. That pencil and paper will be ready because we want the world to know that those of us that listen, that work at KTLV, we are not part of that illiterate crew. We know that we are part of the most intelligent listening audience in the entire world, and we will brag on that all day long. I had an opportunity this week to go by a daycare center, and I'll tell you about that after. Let me get this other announcement in. Good morning. How are you doing, caller?
Yes, Calvin. This is Bishop Malcolm Colby, Victory Temple. Good morning to you.
Outstanding. How you doing, Bishop?
Doing great. I want to say congratulations to Mother Luper and happy birthday, and to all the accolades that she so richly deserves for coming to our aid over the years. You
gotta watch your radio in the background there. You need to turn it down just a notch. Okay, go ahead. Keep going now.
All right. I just want to say to her congratulations, all the work she's done over the years, and I worked at UCO, professor there. She came and visit my class. I taught multicultural education, and she brought a wealth of knowledge to that body, and I will be eternally grateful. But I want to say all congratulations to her and all our love from Victory to her and to you. And I want to make one special announcement while I'm on the air, with your permission. And that is this Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. We're going to have a special clothing and food giveaway to the community, those who are in need. We have children and women and men, some men's clothing that will be given away at the church, and there's no charge course at all, and there's some food items we'll be sharing as well, and just want to make that announcement and let the community know we're open to their needs.
Bishop Colby, now we are intelligent, and we are very intelligent, but help us out a little bit. Where is Victory Temple Church located?
Okay, I'm losing. I can't hear you very well. We're at 630 North Bath Avenue, if that's your question. 630 North Bath Avenue in Oklahoma City.
That's right in the heart of the
Right in the heart of the city.
Right in the heart of the
east side.
And that's at 5 o'clock. The giveaway will start, but the services will start at what time?
Right. The giveaway is at 5 o'clock, and and there'll be service at 6 o'clock. But there's no obligation. Just come and be loved.
Come and be loved. Victory Temple. Boy, Mom is listening. I know that when she gets better, and we know that she will get better, I bet that'd be one of the first places that she comes to visit.
Absolutely. We're welcome. We're open arms.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We love you. Appreciate the love that you've shown, not only Mom, but the NAACP, the Miss Black, and everything that she's been involved in.
Certainly. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, man, great things happen. Trying to keep the tears out of my eyes. But I wanted to read, though, to you what's on the back of these little, what do you call this? Bookmarks. Where the two pictures, one of Mom with a straw hat on, not a cowboy hat now, some overalls, not real dirty, but she knows how to get overalls dirty. But then the funny picture, though, to me, is her being arrested there. I think it was at Wedgewood Park. The policeman's scared. She's scared. Everybody's scared. But it happened. And the thing about history, and Oklahoma history, especially when it comes to pictures and articles, they're there at the Oklahoma History Center. They're at 2401 North Larry. And you need to see it yourself. Go by and get you a bookmark and read about it. Let's see. Clara Luper. Let me catch this caller. Good morning, caller. Thank you for being patient with me. And I'm going to read this as soon as we get through. What's going on with you? How are you doing? Okay.
Hello?
Yes. How are you doing?
Hello, Calvin. This is Nancy Davis.
Oh, great. How are you doing, Nancy? Good morning. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Oh, well, I just want to call in and wish a happy birthday for Mrs. Clara Luper. I'm wishing you, Clara Luper, happiness on your birthday and always. Have a great day. And when it comes to a friend, it's quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
That counts. And with you, I know that you are one of my very special, sweet friends, and I love you so much. You are so sweet, thoughtful, and caring, and may God forever bless you.
Oh,
Take
Nancy.
care. And I want you to know that you are in my prayers every day. Have a great day.
Thank
and
you.
take care of yourself.
Thank you, Aunt Nancy. You know, you and Mom met when you were teaching there at Dungy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We met up at Dungy when we got ready to go to Washington, D.C. to present Mr. President. She asked me to come and work with her with the NAACP youth, and I have been youth advisor ever since. I've always felt good working with the young people and encouraging them to go further in life and to be somebody. So I am happy and I'm grateful for the life of Clara Luper. She has given so much to our city, our state, and our nation.
All right. It's so good to talk to the first black graduate from Oklahoma State University. Right? Did I get that right?
Right, that's right.
That's right. You know, at Oklahoma. Now, you talk about an intelligent listening audience now, and dedicated listening audience. She wanted the education so bad, Nancy Davis wanted education so bad that she sat outside the classroom in the hall because of our state laws. She could not be in the classroom, but then she did that in order to get education. Am I telling the story correctly?
You're telling the truth. I had to sit outside in the hallway in the back of the room and in a little closet space where they had office, and that's where I had to sit in order to be segregated from the white students.
But you were going to get that.
It didn't last, and I thank God for those white students because they protested and asked the professor if Nancy could sit in the classroom with them, and they disagreed with the state law.
All right. Didn't take no judge. It just took that thing called love and common sense, eh?
That's right.
All right. Well, I know Mom is listening, and I know she got a special thrill out of hearing you say happy birthday to her. And I know that those people that are listening are getting a special thrill knowing that a young lady like you went through all of that way back then so that they can now kick back at Oklahoma State, run up and down the court, run up and down the field. But even more than that, don't have to worry about going in that classroom and getting that education. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Inez.
Calvin, I want to say that she is one of the greatest civil rights workers we've had, nonviolent. And she was a person who loves everybody, regardless of what they said, and she taught all of us to always turn our cheeks and remember that God was with us.
Okay.
So we'll be able to sit down in any restaurant, go to anybody's hotel, and use anybody's water, and it doesn't say black or white.
Well, some of those things you mentioned take a very important element, and that's M-O-N-E-Y. And one way to get more M-O-N-E-Y is to get a great education. And as we continue with the show here, you're going to see and hear from some more Clara Luper's Diamonds and what they're doing and what they've done. I don't know, part of the Diamonds, Clara Luper's Diamonds, they have some Nancy Davis polish on them, too. So I have to sit back and enjoy this because you're going to love what's on the back of
We'll have to get Lady Ruth Hunter on the phone because she's added a lot to our sit-in movement and also to the Freedom Center. So
all
let
right.
me see if I can call her.
All right, you said it. And,
okay.
Okay, we look forward to that also.
Have a good day, Calvin, and may God bless you.
Oh, man, thank you so much. May the blessings spill over to you, and may you have a great day. And I hope that you feel much better. But on the back of the bookmark, I'm going to read this to our audience. It says, Clara Luper, born such and such a year in Ofuskie County, Oklahoma. Clara Luper, known to many as the mother of the Civil Rights Movement, grew up in Hoffman, Oklahoma, and graduated from Grayson High School in one of Oklahoma's all-black towns. She participated in freedom rides and marches all over the United States. She took her place in civil rights history on August 19, 1958, when she went to Cat's Drugstore in downtown Oklahoma City with 3 chaperones and 14 members of the NAACP Youth Council to begin Oklahoma City movement. With courage and persistence, Clara Luper taught that civil disobedience is the way to freedom. Now that is on the back of the bookmark. On the front are some historical pictures. And tonight, we will be celebrating Mom's birthday in a different way, not only with cake and candles, but with something that's been going on. And I'm thinking of the black cowboy, the black rodeo that will be in a place where heretofore, let me find that ad. I'll find that ad. I'll make sure we get it to you. But, in the past, we might have had to go out to that old arena out in Spencer and try to have something. But now, hey, we uptown. And those of you who are here for the rodeo, have no fear. Oklahoma City will roll out the red carpet to you, not only because you got money in your pocket, but because we want to show you how great our city is. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Clara Luper Special, the Clara Luper Show. How are you doing?
I'm just wonderful, Calvin, and yourself?
Oh, that voice sure sounds familiar. I've heard that voice quite often.
I'm sure you have. Calvin, I've been holding on because I wanted to thank the radio listening audience for their kindness that they've shown towards Mom. Today is her birthday, and she looks so beautiful. I was just sitting here while I was holding the phone, just thanking God to have my mother with me, and I'm here with her on this, her big birthday. And we're going to celebrate because every minute, every hour, every day is a blessing from God that we are allowed the opportunity to have our mother with us. We're coming up on a Mother's Day, and I would like to challenge you. Those that have their mothers still with them, please appreciate them. Please love them, and please thank you. Thank them for the kindness that they've shown. And it's a funny thing about love. Once you love, that love can continue to spread not only in your family, but out in the community. So, Nancy and Letty, those of you that have worked so diligently throughout the years with my mother, she's had many dreams, many, many dreams. And as we prepare now for the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant that will start on June the 14th and through June the 21st, if you have young ladies that you want to become involved in this program, please just notify us. Also, my hat goes out to you, Mom, because I read a booklet on Friday night as Oklahoma University inducted you into their Hall of Fame that you have over 120 Luper Scholars at the Oklahoma City University. Yeah. I also found out that the Luper Scholars have outperformed all the other scholars at OCU.
Merle, what do you mean by outperform?
As far as their involvement in the community, as far as their leadership in the community, as far as their academic accomplishments at OCU, and as far as being able to stick to itness. I think that's one of the joys that Clara Luper has. She always has taught us, no matter what we do, go get you some tough skin lotion and put it on and get back in that arena. We've learned how to have that stick-to-itness that no one can take away from us. A job is not done until a job is complete. So Monday night we will be at Freedom Center at 6 o'clock. We need you to bring your children. Mrs. Luper will be there because we're going to have an old-fashioned celebration for her. We have to learn to appreciate each day that we have. And as I prepare to get off the phone, Calvin, my sister Shelley wrote me an email yesterday and something I want to share with you. Her daughter, of course, has been in the hospital. She had a surgery that had to be performed, and we knew about.
Right. Sydney Clara. We mentioned that last week.
Yes, Sydney Clara. Mm-hmm. And in this note that she wrote, she said that she was sitting in there kind of feeling sorry for herself and her baby and all this. And she noticed that in the waiting room, there was a lot of people in there, and they had a lot of food, and they were just so kind and generous. So when she left out and she came back in, and they asked her if she would share if she would like to share some of the food that they had brought. And Shelley said, I thought, what a big family they had. And she mentioned this to them. And one of the people in the group said, no, we're not with any family here. We had gone to church, and our pastor said, we're closing the doors to the church today and taking our ministry to the public. Do something to help somebody. That's what love is. They brought gifts to the little kids and food to the families as they sat and waited to see how their loved ones would come out of surgery. So that's the challenge. That's the challenge, Calvin. What can we do to make Oklahoma City a better place? Mom has done everything that she could. She's carried the weight of others on her back, and her back has gotten tired. Her steps are slower, but her heart is stronger. Yeah. So on behalf of Clara Shepard Luper, I just want to say thank you for the kindness that you've shown. I just want to say thank you for the goodness. Thanks for thinking about my mother, when sometimes she couldn't think about herself. And she always said, give me my flowers while I can smell them. And thank you, Oklahoma City. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Merlin, I must ask your reaction to two things that have happened this week also. One was the bookmark that is now available there at the Oklahoma Heritage Center. What did you think when you saw that?
I thought it was beautiful. Yeah. And I think that what we need to do, we need to put some other postcards and things out of Freedom Center. So, as it was said, one of these days somebody's going to write about me. One of these days somebody's going to talk about me. I guess it'll be me myself.
Okay, what did you think when you saw that big book that Oklahoma City University is presenting as a part of their 100-year celebration?
I think I'm looking at that book now, Calvin. I'm just very proud. But I'm very proud of all of our community that through the years and through the tears have held on and fought this battle. And I challenge you to fight this battle as we go to the voting places. That's Mom's dream. Mom's dream is that every person would go to the poll and vote so that they can, the work that we've done through the years would not be in vain.
All right.
And I'd like to challenge you. I'll see you at Freedom Center Monday night at 6 o'clock.
Monday night at 6 o'clock. The Freedom Center is located at
2609 Martin Luther King.
All right, Merlin. Okay, well, tell Mom I hope she's enjoying the show, because it's really been a thrill and a pleasure to be a part of this historic event. History is being made as we speak. The book at OCU, the bookmark at the Oklahoma Heritage Center, and then seeing all of these African Americans that will be, guess where? Out at the State Fairgrounds tonight at 7 p.m. Not as a part of the Clara Luper birthday celebration, but it sort of feels like it.
Calvin, I want to tell you this.
Tell
I
me.
asked Mama, I said, Mom, no, I just want to hear Calvin. So I'm going to get off this phone so she can hear you. She said she just want to hear Calvin talk.
Well, okay, because tell her to look out in the backyard there, that tree I was practicing on. It didn't break the fence. It just
is that why it's all been over? Bye, Calvin. See you later.
Okay, we'll see you later. We love you too, Merle. Oh, Merle, I thought about a funny incident, and we hear about how Mom was the leader of the Civil Rights Movement, how thousands of people have been affected by her. But we were fortunate enough to see her on those quiet times, almost quiet times, down from 1819 Northeast Park, from Northeast 3rd Street to where we're at now. But one of the funniest events was her reaction to, are you still with me, Merle?
Yes, I am. I'm just
to that dinner where we had some people over to dinner. Mom had some people over to dinner back when we were much younger. And she'd always talk to us about learning to share, about being able to share, willingness to share. She'd always saying, don't be selfish or nothing. Of course, though, at that age, I think I must have been about 9 or 10, so you were a little younger. But we had figured something out. We didn't mind sharing that fried chicken, Shirley.
Oh, man. Oh, I know exactly what you were talking about. She had invited. Mama always had people to dinner. We had a lot of nothing. But this time we had a chicken. And we sat down, Calvin, Harold, and myself, and plotted and planned where we were going to sit the food down, and then how we were going to pass the food so the visitors would get the food last. Boy, we had it down to a science. And they prayed, and as soon as everybody opened their eyes, we started passing the food, only to find out that they were vegetarians and didn't eat meat. I didn't even eat that. Boy, that was the greatest lesson I've ever learned.
And Mom used that as a lesson for us.
Yeah,
she said,
right.
There you go. What you think is important to you might not mean nothing to nobody else.
But I didn't even want no chicken after that.
So I guess even today I see a chicken and I think about that. So Sterling, don't feel bad when you see a fried chicken and can't eat it. But that fried chicken taught us a lesson, and one that I will not forget, and Merlin has not forgotten, and that is by being willing to share. What do you think? That chicken was important to us at that time, but it didn't mean nothing to those vegetarians.
And then in the end, it didn't mean anything to us either.
That's right.
Thank you, Calvin.
But at least it
and
was
on
there.
behalf of Mama, I just want to say thank you, Oklahoma City, for wishing her a happy birthday.
All right, bro.
Thank you.
Okay. Clara's Diamonds are checking in. They've checked in. You've heard from several already during the course of the show, but they've some while we've been talking have called. Thank you for being patient, caller. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, and you? Hello?
Hold on, I got to grab my heart. I think I'm having a big one. Who is this?
Good morning to the audience in Oklahoma City.
Uh-huh.
I am Little Ruth Hunter, and I want to say hello to you that's listening to the radio this morning. And I hope you'll enjoy listening to the Clara Luper radio show. But I'm calling this morning to say happy birthday to Clara Luper, because each year we always say happy birthday to Clara Luper. and I know that she is looking forward to us saying happy birthday to her on her birthday. Because she usually has a lady, I don't know if the lady is still here, that would bring her a cake on her birthday. So if that lady is not here, she can assure herself that she's going to get a cake for her birthday, because she always gets this cake from this particular lady. So Clara, happy birthday. And I hope that one day that we will be up and up enjoying the beautiful sunshine as we did on other birthdays that you had. And how's everything going with you, Calvin?
It's just totally fantastic, Mrs. Hunter. I'm just glad that I'm able to come out here and to be a part of the show and to accept the call from you and to get that, because it brings another incident, another memory that comes about because of the hard work that you and Mom and Aunt Nancy have done. And that is, I had a chance to go by Edwards Elementary School, and I was looking. I came in the school. Well, I tell more. I came in the school, and the classes were changing. Edwards Elementary, that's K through 6. I think it must have just been K through 3 that was in there. That building was so disciplined. And I said, what is school going on? I'm at the wrong place. Generally, you used to kids running around and stuff, but they had to have it together there at Edwards Elementary.
Well, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I'm sure, school is about out, and all of the schools are looking forward now to the commencements and graduation for all of the schools that's here in Oklahoma City. And I want to say congratulations to all of those who are going to be graduating this year.
And me too. Let me join you in that, because there's some great graduations that will be happening. But I was just mentioning that elementary school because of the fact that they also have an honor roll, and those young kids one day will be our juniors and seniors in high school. But they're leaving Edwards Elementary with the right ideas, seem like to me, even though I may not be an educator, I'm a heck of a citizen. And you can tell those kids who have gone to school and paid attention. One thing they had on the board there that I'd like to share with our audience is a poster that's in the hallway. And it says, I have the right to fail, but I do not have the right to take my teachers and classmates with me. And that reminded me so much of the philosophy that you expound and Mom has taught, Nancy teaches. And I'm going to say it again. I have the right to fail, but I do not have the right to take my teachers and classmates with me. And if they can keep that together,
Brian, Calvin, I had on my desk,
I haven't seen your desk
my
lately.
bulletin board, a similar sign when I was teaching school.
Uh-oh.
I said, no one never failed. They just stopped trying.
Okay.
So I want to leave that with the students who's still in school and going to be in school. No one never failed. You just stop trying.
Okay.
So, and then I found out that the person they used to, I remember a fellow said that they call him the dumb Indian. And when he was in the 5th grade, and they called him the dumb Indian so long, he quit school.
Mm.
And that fella quit school, and his mother didn't know that he was going. And he turned out to be one of our world-leading singers. And now he makes so much money, he gives a scholarship to anyone who go to college and major in vocal music because he sings. He doesn't sing now, but he used to, and he won many awards, and he sang all over the world.
Okay, well, Mrs. Sun, I was giggling there.
Don't give up, because there's always something out there for you. Just keep trying.
Yeah, I was giggling there. If you might have heard it in the background, it wasn't about what you were saying, but it's because a young man who has made it to the studio and is preparing to get ready for his show, and he's almost more handsome than he was last week. I don't know what he did, but I invite our most intelligent listening audience to stay tuned to this show. Okay?
Well, okay, and I want to say...
I'll see you at the party.
Again, happy birthday to Clara Luper.
Okay.
And I want to tell all of those who's listening to me, I will see you at church on Sunday.
All
Do
right.
not forget to go to church on Sunday.
Okay, if you go to the rodeo tonight, look around because they used to wouldn't let us come in the state fairgrounds and read. Now we'll be riding in there with our horses. We'll be pony expressing. Even the young ladies will be there. I got time maybe for one more call because I want to let Cortez Simmons and Gerard Osborne know I haven't forgotten their calls, but they too wish you happy birthday, Mom. Hello, caller. What's going on?
Happy birthday to Miss Luper and Kevin, to you and your family. I want to congratulate you for the love, for the respect, for everything you've shown your mother all of her life, and for everyone else that has shown her love and respect, and their mothers love and respect. God bless you, Kevin. Love you. This is Ruth Jeffers.
Ruth Jeffers. Hey, Ruth.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I didn't catch the Okay, well, thank you so much.
I know
you're
it's
right.
time to go.
Well, yeah, the clock on the wall
just
keeps...
be blessed and just keep being quiet when Mother said be quiet.
Well, funny thing about
I said that kind of with a joke, but I listened to your program, been listening so long, and you have just been a loving son, and Marilyn, she's a love. And Marilyn, this is Ruth Jeffers. I want to talk to you. I want you to talk to me. God love you, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay, that leads me to that ad that's on the tip of my tongue, and that's none other than Allstate Insurance, located at 730 West Bridgeton Road, 843-0811. Allstate Insurance. Marilyn Hildred is the agent there. She'll be happy to help you. Also in there, you have Uniquely You Boutique. If you have that young lady, especially young lady, you want to get something for Mother's Day, Uniquely You, 730 West Bridgeton Road. Great things will happen. Great things are happening this weekend. We are preparing now for the NAACP centennial celebration that is coming up. We are preparing for the Oklahoma City University centennial that's coming up. We are really preparing for the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant that will be held here in our hospitable, our city where everybody will know how to read by Miss Black Oklahoma time. But I've been practicing all week on this, and I know that you're going to enjoy it. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of it. Ready, JT? You think I can hit it? Happy birthday, dear mama. Happy birthday to you. But this is a very happy birthday, mama, to you. May you have many, many more. That's good. Gotta go now.
And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Clara Luper Show. Join Sister Clara Luper here each and every Saturday from 9 until 10. And until next Saturday, may God bless.